Hello, hello. Welcome to Monologue Mondays with Marcus Woods, Season 2. Welcome back to the room. Welcome back to the room. I'm so happy to have y'all here with me. I'm excited to be here. I tried to take a longer break, but then I started fiending for a podcast. So I'm back. Y'all know Peaches is with me. She's the greatest. Y'all hit up Nice Media and see what wonderful things they can do for you because they're doing wonderful things here. They're creating spaces and rooms where people can talk. And I love this room. So we're back in it. So I'm happy to be here. Let's get a couple things out the way. Y'all know that I have a lot of things going on. Out the Woods Productions. We are writing your monologues for you. It doesn't matter if you just want some monologues to work with, or maybe you need an audition piece, or maybe you're just saying, I want to rebrand myself. Hey, we help you. All you got to do is hit us up. Y'all go to otwproduction23@gmail.com, and we will write you a 30-second or a 60-second, $25 and $35. $45, and you get a live video of me doing it. We'll figure that out with you later. So then after that, we got my wonderful book. This book is doing numbers, and I'm blessed. I'm glad I obeyed God and let this gift come out of me and listen to a couple of friends saying, write the book, doggone it. I wrote a 6-page digital book called How to Win the Room. Teaches actors how to have unshakable confidence. And I'm excited. It's helping people. It's only $7. It's only 6 pages. I can say that I actually used it. I'm not going to give y'all nothing I didn't use. So I used it, and I'm talking about through the roof. But some of the best things that's happened with it is that people are buying it, and not even actors. They just want more confidence, and they're saying how it's really helping them. And I'm like, that's what's up. So it's for actors, but it's for everybody. So y'all go check that out and grab that book. All right. I'm done running my mouth about me. I'm so happy to see y'all. Oh, sorry. Go check out Fan of Mine. Fan of Mine is out now with Angelia Spite, or A-Red, as some know, myself, and Selena Ray. I don't want to say who else because they're going to talk about it later, but it's a bunch of us in it, and it's a good film. What would you do if your favorite celebrity was stalking you? What? What would you do? I don't know. If Denzel was stalking me, it'd be cool the first couple of days. But after that, I don't know. But so y'all go check that out. That's out now on Tubi, and you'll have a great time. Now, I have some wonderful guests here, and I cannot wait for them to introduce themselves. But before we do, I think we ready to rock and roll. Okay, not yet, not yet. See, this is why I got Peaches. Peaches keep me straight every time. But I have these wonderful guests here, and they hit me up, well, in conversation, I should say like that. And it was like, let's be on the show. I'm like, yeah, let's get on the show. And I said, why not start off season 2, episode 1, with some dope actors who have experience across the board and that are really, really good at what they do and passionate at what they do. And I'm excited to have them here today. So with that being said, I would like to introduce to you all Ciarah Amaani and Robert Q. Jackson.
What's up, yo? What's going on, man?
What's
up?
Yeah, look, let me tell y'all something. I'm so excited to have all this melanin in one room.
yeah.
But no, it's dope to have y'all here, and I'm gonna let y'all, talk a little more about yourselves. Facebook, we are live. Make sure y'all share this live. If y'all love these people, share the live. If y'all rocking with Monologue Monday, share the live. Look, I'm excited to have you here. I'm not gonna do too much talking. I want y'all to introduce yourself, and we'll go from there. Ladies first, always.
Of course.
Of course. Okay. Hello. I'm so happy to be here, Marcus.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. My name is Ciarah Amaani.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, but worldwide actress.
Come on.
Okay, that's
Come
what
on.
I do.
Talk to
We going international
Come
with
on.
this thing.
Talk
okay. Started with theater. Transitioned to film and television in about 2020. I've been doing that for about 5 years, and
Really?
it's been
Only 5?
yeah.
You're dope. Go ahead. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Theater's my first love.
Yeah, of course. Me too.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just really excited to be here. Do I need to say anything specific?
No. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you some questions, get in your
Good.
business in a minute.
Do
Go
that.
ahead, bro.
Robert Q. Jackson, a.k.a. Mr. Get Your Popcorn Ready, is I've come up with that moniker, or was given, and I just kind of ran with it. Again, born and raised in the city of Detroit,
Yay.
313. As always, I'm always represent my city, very much like Ciarah here. I started out in theater, and I've only been doing this for about 4.5 years.
Okay.
As far as actual film, I've done a few things prior to that, but again, like Ciarah, theater is my first love, and so getting able to kind of transition into the wave that we're on right now,
Yeah.
with independent film is great. Working hard. Talent agencies
Yeah.
and doing some of everything. I got business ventures outside of the the film industry, doing some of that. I got a lot going on.
You got a lot going
man.
on. I love the fact that you got a lot going on. And we're going to get into some of these business ventures and these other talks. But let's just start right here, all right? Because we're going to jump right into it. And this question is for both of y'all.
Okay.
What moment made y'all say, I'm really finna do this acting thing? You go ahead. I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay, Rob, you go. She passed it to you.
Oh, man, I couldn't even. For me, it was. It was seeing how excited my immediate family was about it, and it's kind of like, oh, Mr. Hollywood, your friends, oh, you Hollywood, but it was just how genuine they were with, like, you really an actor, and people that I value their opinion about the things I do in life, and when I'm gonna say this, I know exactly who it was. It was my sister Sheila. That was a wardrobe.
Shout out Sheila.
I
Sheila.
love Sheila.
Yeah.
Love her.
When Sheila came to me, because she's a pit bull in a skirt. She's a sweetheart, and she a big sister. And when she came to me, she was like, "No, Q, you can act.
Yeah,
you're my favorite actor." Because she don't hold her tongue about nothing. And so to look in her eyes and see how genuine she was like, "You need to do this." I've had people, come and tell me, "Hey, you're a good actor," like, "Yeah, congratulations." But to have her pull me to the side and like, "You have to do this. Like, you're really, really good at this," made me know, like, okay, let me
ask you this: What? How long did this take your family to really like tap in? We supporting you. Like, how many projects? How many plays? What took it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the family like, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Percentage wise, it's still low.
Yeah,
it's still low.
Still too low.
There are some, shout out to Big Cuz Keith, shout out to Denise, Kaymon, Cameron, that side of my family, but that's like Big Cuz. He like a big brother to me.
Yeah.
So he's been watching me grow as I went through the military and everything else, and so he's always there for me. So before I do anything, I'm usually calling like, "Cuz, what you think?" So for him to give me that push and be like, "Yeah, go do it," like, "No, don't do this," and make sure you look out for this, and even in my relationships, like, he's always been a big brother. So those people, but then now it's to the point now to where like some of the cousins, they like I get a phone call and they be like, "Cuz, what's up? Hold on for 1 second. I told you I know him. Hold on for 1 second.
I told you I know him. It's crazy.
I'm about to FaceTime." And so now it's starting to get there now.
Okay.
I got 48 projects done, man.
Yeah.
In 4.5 years. And so, you shoot enough, eventually
somebody gonna see it.
It's like, and then
somebody gonna support it.
My friends, they call me, even my friends that are out of town, they call me. They're like, "Man, I was coming to the house, man. I'm tell my wife, 'Hey, baby, how you doing?' I look up, you on the TV." And so it's starting to catch on now.
Okay,
so,
that's dope. Okay, Ciarah, what about you? What was the moment that said, I'm doing this? I'm doing this acting thing.
Okay, so let me ask, like, film and television,
The
or
the whole spectrum.
Okay, so I was born to be an entertainer. I was born to be a performer. I just know this in my heart, my soul, my everything. I just know. Let's see. I started doing things when I was about 3. I started in African dance.
Okay.
And then I went on to singing, and then acting really came last. Like, I decided to like take acting classes and take acting seriously last out of everything.
Okay.
But just being an entertainer, I always knew I was supposed to do that. My mom is a visual artist.
Nice.
And so
it's a combination.
So since I was about 3 years old, that's when she, I think, quit her day job and decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And her mom was like, well, okay. Like, there was no real big pushback.
Right.
So the fear of it all, like the fear that people have, like, oh, you need a plan B, or what are you going to do if this doesn't work out? I was never really infused with that growing up. So I didn't understand it. I would meet grown people and they'd be like, "What's your plan B?" And I'm like, "What's that?" You don't ask these people when they say they want to be an astronaut if they have a plan B.
Right.
Like, why?
My plan B is plan A. Got to work.
Exactly. Like, why are our dreams so much, different? Like, we all want something. And if you put 1,000% of yourself into it, and God, there's no way you can really go wrong. So, yeah, I've always known,
that's okay. See, I love that because, and audience members that don't know, me and Ciarah actually share the same birthday.
Yes.
And so, you know, and
my
I know,
birthday
and they're
twin.
live on their devices too. So if y'all want to send some love, Cash App here and there, y'all do that and show some love. Our birthdays were yesterday, but I love that. I met you at an acting class. Shantae's acting class. And so, and I remember I would always see you about, like, you know, see you in stuff and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, I get to meet her in person. And we had an improv scene, or we had to switch roles, remember, in that acting thing. And that was my first time acting with you. And I was like, dang, she's really good. And she's really good. So that was real dope. And I know me and Rob, what was the first thing we met on? Because I don't even think we met on set first. Then we met prior to.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like we'd meet and it would be like super short, meet super short. And then then we end up being in something and we really got a chance to really like, hey man, you've been cool for a long time. Let me see what you're really about. And then that's how it got super tight. Then passing. And then you see, hey, what's going on? Then we, of course, social media.
Yeah. You
kind of stay glued together. Then you work on another project. And so we've been doing a lot of this. And so it works, right? And so watching your work, man, you know, we give each other kudos, inbox. Hey, bro, you killed that. So it's always been love, right?
That's what's up.
What was the first project you two worked on together?
I'm trying to think. I just know the recent one. I don't know.
It's been
A girl.
man. I don't be knowing, man.
No, I didn't do it. I wasn't in the girl on the wall. I wasn't in the girl on the wall.
Girl
I
on the
can't-
wall. No.
I don't know. I think it might have been a good. We could say it. I've been saying
Okay.
A Good Man 3. I think
Okay.
A Good Man 3 is the only actual. We've been okay.
In a movie, but not in a
Not
scene
together.
You're
That's
right.
what-
We
yeah,
haven't been
okay.
in the scene.
Yes.
We haven't been on camera at the same
Okay.
time.
Yes.
And A Good
with each
Man
other
3
yet.
is the first time.
Yes,
Yes.
where we're on camera together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be a good time. I think it's
That's
gonna be a good.
crazy.
Shout out Kamal Smith and Joe Smith. It's gonna be a
Great
good time.
time, man.
Shout
I can't wait. Yeah, shout out to Joe and Kamal and that whole series. So I know everybody they've seen Good Man 1 and 2. It's the trilogy is finally coming to an end, if you will, but it's fantastic.
Hopefully they do some spinoffs, Joe.
Hey.
Put me in the spin. No, I'm messing. Okay, look, see here. I got a question for you.
I've been on it.
How did Detroit shape your acting career and your foundation before studying in Australia? A lot of people don't know you studied in Australia.
I've never been asked that question before.
That's because that's what I do. I'm a lightweight journalist.
No, so you go getting your Nardwuar on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I love it. Oh, my boyfriend loved that reference. He's a rapper.
Okay.
Link Sinatra. Check him out.
Check him out.
He's amazing.
Yes, definitely check them out.
Let's see. So Detroit, when you are in Detroit, it's just something about, I'm gonna say that H word, the hustle.
Yeah.
The hustle of just kind of getting it, how you live. And, my parents, they were there for me. They cared for me and everything. But it's just certain lessons in life that you absolutely have to learn on your own.
Yeah.
And I feel like I attended Wayne State University. I went there for theater. So that's how I was able to get the opportunity to study in Australia.
Nice.
And just going to college, and I kind of experienced the whole college experience, kind of living on my own. I was on campus. I feel like that really helped me with this, or prepared me for Australia, because it's a melting pot. It's so many different cultures, okay? But in our class, I was the only Black girl.
Come on.
I was the only American Black girl. Okay. So I went with 2 other guys.
Okay.
And so it was just kind of culture shock, but I needed it.
Yeah.
It just prepares you. As actors, what we're really doing is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances.
I
so
like the
it's
way
all
you said
about-
that. You can't just brush past that amazing quote that you just said. You can't
Say it again.
Say it again.
Behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so in order to get that, you just really have to experience more of life.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be stuck in a box. You can't just only experience one type of culture, one type of way of being, like, because everybody doesn't get angry the same way. Everyone doesn't get, everyone doesn't express happiness the same way. So I feel like So long, short.
You good.
Going to
we
Wayne
talking.
State, growing up in Detroit, and studying here prepared me for studying in Australia.
That is nice. So y'all hear that? Go abroad. Step outside. And I'm about to ask Rob a question too. But I've been to France. You gotta go outside and see other stuff. You didn't know that?
No.
I went 2010. I went Cannes Film Festival.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
I
We
wanna
did
go
a short
so
film
bad.
called Brothers, and it made it into the short film corner. And then the director was like, "You want to go to France?" Yes.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
And that actually made me more, because I got to meet the comedian Godfrey, Omar Benson Miller, James Franco,
Oh, my goodness.
Michelle Williams, just a bunch of people that were there.
That you're gonna work with.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Ryan Gosling, all these people were there.
Nice.
Naomi Watts, these people were there. So I was just like, when I came back home, I said, oh, I'm an actor. Forget what y'all talking about. I am not.
Stuff like that turn you up. It put that battery in
Yeah,
your
it
back
was the best
so
thing.
much. I'm telling you.
It was the best thing that gave me the push. That's why I'm asking these questions. Like, people want to
love
know what
film
gave us
festivals.
our push and how we got to where we are. So, Rob, with that, what did the Air Force teach you that shows up in your acting grind today?
Discipline.
Yes, sir.
Discipline, right? And so greatness is on the other side if I don't feel like it.
Ooh, I like
Y'all
that.
just quoting stuff.
Okay.
And
All
so-
on my show.
and
I
so
don't be feeling like
you
doing a lot of
have
stuff.
to, the military teaches you that if you're not unalived, if you will, for it,
Appreciate you.
right? Go.
Yeah.
And if you can't go, your wingman is supposed to help you get there.
Yeah.
And so it teaches you a community thing. And same thing as Ciarah was saying, like, being from the west side of Detroit, Schoolcraft and Greenfield, Schoolcraft 100 years, y'all know how we get down. And then going in and going to Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta, Georgia, where the mall is so small you can throw a rock to the other side of it.
Yeah.
And then hanging out with white people, hanging out with Arabic people, hanging out with Asian people. And like all of these people come from different backgrounds. You got a white guy that's from Colorado, you got an Asian that's from California, you got, like these religions and all of these different things. And so you like, so y'all do what now? Like it was the first time I got introduced to, Texas music. I'm like, why your tape sound like that? It sound like it's messed up. Your CD.
Oh, that chopped and screwed, baby.
He like, nah, Shawty, that's chopped and screwed. And so like having all these different experiences, right? And being able to work with different people, that's what acting is too, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know, a lot of times you don't even know who you're going to be on the screen with, even though you're like, hey, you're an actor, but I don't know you. And so we're in the same, so we got to work together and figure out how to make this goal that we're trying to accomplish. I gotta adjust to you, you adjust to me. And so the Air Force taught me how to partner with somebody that you don't have any, like, that you don't know anything about.
Yeah.
And so that was key,
Yeah.
for me, man. And I appreciate that. 2 years in Valdosta, Georgia, literally 45 minutes away from Jacksonville. So it's like at the bottom of Georgia. Then 2 years in Japan, in Okinawa.
Wow.
So getting
Nice.
that culture, right? And like, what do you mean? Like, and the thing about Okinawa is that they're 15 years behind us with culture.
Wow.
Like Tupac and Biggie they're
It's
like
lit over there.
they're lit. But technology wise,
They're ahead
They're
of us.
ahead.
I was paying with my phone back in 2006.
Wow.
I was paying with the Japanese phone, like
Yeah.
paying,
Oh my goodness.
Like how we do.
Like how we
Yeah,
do.
like
yeah.
normal now,
Yeah.
right?
been doing
Wow.
that.
Oh, wow.
Been doing that. And so like
That's
when you look at
nuts.
that contrast, it's like, well, and they love Jamaican music and then coming living in Las Vegas for 2 years after that. So country in Georgia, a whole totally different culture in Japan, and then going to the party capital of the world. Like there's no other
Sin
place
City,
where
yeah.
you literally, that's the purpose you go, I live there. And so having all those different things helped me along the way and just how to adjust.
I love that y'all are expanding, like
Yes.
in the beginning of your careers, which brings me to my next question before our next section segment. What, and this is for both of y'all, what's something that people don't see about the early struggles of this? He pointed at you.
Oh man.
I gotta swap it back to you.
The investment that it takes.
Yes.
The investment and the sacrifices a lot of the times I can't really go to parties, or I can't afford to go certain places because I either just paid for a class, or I'm about to pay for a class, or I need to get new headshots, or a workshop that I really want to take with the casting director is coming up, and I'm like, that's the move.
Yeah.
Like, I get excited about stuff like that. So people don't see that a lot of the times when they are just like, ooh, TV, I want to be on it. You know, they don't know about that. And like I said, the investment, not only the money, but just what you have to do yourself.
Yeah, time
the
in.
investment in yourself. Taking care of your hair, your body, you're making sure your nails look nice. You know, not like done, but just presentable. Because I also do commercials, so a lot of the times they don't want super long nails, so I can't really get the designs and things that I want. So that's kind of a sacrifice for me as an artistic person who just loves to express themselves outwardly. I like to change my hair a lot. I can't because
you be fly, baby. You be fly. I love it.
Thank you. But I can't change my hair as much as I want to. A lot of women don't think about that when they start.
Right.
You know, so just things like that people don't really think about.
Yeah. What about you, bro?
The L's, the losses.
Ooh, yeah, it's a bunch of them. I got a closet full of them.
You know, I tell people, like,
Take a pic.
you know, and I always ask people, what's your why, right? And they go, Rob, you got 48 movies done. I'm like, if I got 48 movies, how many times did I get told no, though? And they don't see those L's in the beginning, right? You gotta know what you know about you. You have to be okay with understanding that it's not personal, and it's hard for people just in life, right? Yeah. Like, hey, I'm gonna pick this person. Even to go back to your childhood, you know, is ink, pink, pepper, stink, you know, like, right? It's not that. It's really like, yes, you're the better actor, but you're too tall.
Yeah.
It could be that simple.
You're too short.
Yeah.
It could be that simple.
Like, you're a little too old to play this role. You're a little too young to play this role. You're perfect, but the other person that we got, y'all don't match up to what. Yeah. Like, understanding those losses is what I think a lot of people don't take into account, because if you don't have that stick-to-itness of, that's okay, I'll get them the next time, you're going to quit.
One of the phrases I always say is, they always say it 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear no. I say 10 times out of 10, you're going to hear no.
Yes.
You got to make the 11th time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to hear it all the time. And another thing, I always say this, so I'm going to tell y'all this today. They're going to know your name before you're rich. You're going to get famous before your bank account fills up. Correct. People don't know this. People think you on TV, you must be balling.
No.
You don't. Listen, the check that I got from that thing went to this thing.
Okay.
So I can be on this other thing.
No. It does not. I'm broke. I'm working to get there.
It's time in and work ethic. A lot of people don't do work ethic, and y'all been putting in the work. And I want people to see the work that y'all been putting in. So we ready. See how I did that? Y'all see that transition?
Yes.
Boom.
Nice alley-oop. Good job, Peaches.
So here we go. A wonderful scene that y'all are in called God Forgives, but
God forgives, I don't.
There's no but, though.
There's no but.
God forgives.
God forgives,
I don't.
Woo. Let's see it.
You.
Of course.
You knew. They didn't say anything. How long has it been going on? How long?
I found out the same day. I got a call about Bishop. And I caught him in the act and I wanted to kill him. Maybe I thought about you.
Goodness. That is intense.
So it was a very intense scene. And the thing that I loved about this one, and I got questions about this scene with y'all. The thing that I loved about this, I saw this during the pandemic, right? I was locked in the house. It just happened to be about a pastor in a pandemic. I didn't know what I was watching. I just seen it. I was like, I know them. I watch it. Like, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I love it. Keep doing that.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. I know them.
My man's is in that.
Let me watch it. Everybody do that.
And y'all chemistry in it was really good. And so I want to know what did it take for y'all to get into that, like into those moments? Because this is really a heavy film. It's a heavy film. You know, if you're going to watch it, it's heavy. It might be some triggers in there that might kind of
trigger alert.
Yeah. So, but watch it. But what for both of y'all, what took y'all, like, what did it take to really get into that? And because most people would have said no to these roles, you know what I'm saying, because of how serious the topic is. We're dealing with children and abuse. I'm gonna say it that much. But go ahead, y'all tell me.
You know my answer's super deep, so
Okay, so I'll go because I'm okay.
you know my answer already.
I already know. I just want to thank really Janaea. I really want to thank Janaea a lot for the chemistry building that we did before we even got to set. Let me see, should I say this? Okay, sometimes online I'm a part of this discourse about like rehearsals and like too many rehearsals and like a lot of.
Yeah.
I feel like certain projects
Yes.
do call
Yes.
for
100%.
a certain amount of rehearsals.
Yeah.
And I feel like the amount of rehearsals that we had for this was absolutely necessary and perfect for the subject at hand. And for the depth of the breadth of the text and the story, it was so heavy that we did need to come together and, just get down to the root of the why for these characters.
Yeah.
We need to know our why as actors,
Yes.
but part of the job of becoming the character is figuring out that human being's why.
Yes.
And so we did a lot of that beforehand. And so I just want to credit Janaea and Rocky for that. I feel like they really helped me
Get into
in
it.
particular get where I needed to be for that role.
Nice. Rob?
I've been asked this question a lot lately since I've been doing interviews. So, short answer. So my mom had passed away probably about a year before that, and I hadn't grieved. You think you grieve. You cry, and my mom meant a lot to me, like a lot. Anybody knows, like, you say who loves their mother more, I'll fight you. Like, come on, square up. Like, my mother was the everything to me. Like, how they say, yo, daddy's son? No, I was a mama's boy.
Yeah.
And so, again, being a student of the game, understanding the why, again, the rehearsals, and understanding, okay, well, what are we trying to do here, right? And to be quite frank, I'm going to say it. I don't care. Like, every script doesn't require rehearsals. Because some of the stuff is kind of, this required it because it was so, again, so heavy.
Yeah.
And it was so important that we nail the points that we're trying to make. So anyway, so, you go into your mind and you go, are your acting classes? I went and talked to Henri. I went to talk to a couple other people that I value their opinion, Des Cortez. Like, all right, what do I do here? And so you're preparing for it. And so, yeah, you want to be angry.
Yeah.
You asked earlier what was the, person, right? This moment, in that moment in that movie is when I realized, oh, I can do this. Because I went there, and 5 minutes before I'm listening to DMX, I'm trying to be angry, and I was like, this is my moment. Like, this is my first lead role. This is the most important scene of the movie. And my mom is in here to see me accomplish this moment. And I got so sad. I was immensely sad. It was just like me hearing the moment when they called me and told me that my mom had passed away. And I just start reliving all of that over. So when you see me walk through that door and you see that whole scene, 99% of that is I'm mad at God. Which is why that line that I say, God, I did everything you asked me to do and we're still here. I was supposed to deliver that to her. But I was so in the moment, it was like I was talking to God, which even made it even more powerful, right? Because again, nobody knew why I was doing that. And so it changed the dynamics of it. And so me grabbing her by the throat, not in the script.
Oh, you just went with it. Bless your heart.
I want to say something about that. I want to say something about that.
Listen, she told me afterwards.
What happened?
I don't know if I should say it. Okay.
Yeah, we here.
She said,
okay, there's no cursing in the film.
Right.
Okay. But
But
one little thing slipped by. Don't nobody know this because it's real quiet and it was a real moment. So when he did the thing, I was like, oh, S word. I was like, oh. I thought we were going to cut.
Yeah.
And we didn't, but we kept going. So that's another thing that I just wanted to piggyback on that actors don't know. Like, you have to be prepared to keep going.
Keep going.
You have to be prepared to keep going. Because if I was like, oh, and started laughing.
Right,
or you'd be like, hold on, don't
something.
be grabbing me like
Exactly. If I would have been in my feelings,
yeah.
or if Ciarah would have been like, that wasn't in the script. He wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
If that would have happened, I would have ruined, and I mean ruined, the best take for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the camera wasn't even really on me in those moments. That was his take. So another thing is to not be a selfish actor.
Correct.
That's good.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because, okay, so we filmed my coverage first. That's another thing actors don't know is you have to repeat.
No.
Repeat,
It went the other way.
repeat.
It went the other
No,
way.
we did not. We did yours last, Rob. I'm telling you, I know because I was tired as F, okay? I was so tired.
I thought we did.
No, we did yours last.
You're right.
And the thing about it is the way that the camera moves, on his coverage, you still see my face.
Right.
So all of my crying and my distraughtness that I did on my takes,
Still there over.
I
and over.
had to give the same performance
same
for
performance.
his takes, or
Yeah.
it wouldn't have matched. It would have looked like it would have looked crazy.
Yeah.
I would have had dry face, wet face, dry face,
The
wet
editor
face.
would have hated
Actors
you.
hated me. Actors don't know about that.
And she
You
told
could
me-
give a dog performance on your own, and you have to do it again
Yes.
for your part.
And you got to remember
That's
how
all.
you did it.
Yes.
What hand you
Yeah,
used.
yeah,
And
it's a
she
lot of
tells
moving
me
pieces.
afterwards, she's like this. She's like, great job, bro. I was like, come here, let me. Don't you ever grab any woman like that.
Janaea said that?
You told me that.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And it wasn't a.
I don't remember.
I
Did
love
I say
it.
we got to discuss it first?
No. It was after the fact. It was
I know,
like this.
that's what I'm saying, but as an actor, those
No,
things
no,
have
no,
to
no,
be
no.
discussed
No, no.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
normally.
but it was
So did
like-
I say that after?
But it wasn't like a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I'm just saying, did I clarify what I meant? Because in the real world and stuff like that, physical, all that has to be discussed before.
Oh, yeah.
No
Okay, I see
matter
what you're
how
saying.
in the
Like,
moment you are.
I don't remember. I just remember you
I
specifically.
feel like that might have been what I said.
And you was like this. Don't you? Boy. And I was like,
I'm trying to get you to
I'm sorry.
keep jobs in the future. 'Cause I'm cool with it. I'm your
so
girl.
sorry.
You know what
I'm
I'm
so
saying?
sorry.
But in the real world,
But
you just
that-
gotta discuss it first.
But
That's
but
it.
like me choking, that's not in the script. Me
Yeah.
flipping the chair that you just seen,
Not in the script.
It's not in the script.
So you were just letting
But
them
it was the
emotions
best
rise.
take.
It was
It was
raw,
the
right?
best.
And so having that moment and understanding, like, because again, later on in that scene, you can see me go, woo.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah,
Hear
it
my
go.
voice
Woo.
first. I need you
And
to
the
know.
reason for
'Cause
that
it's
is-
real.
Yeah.
It's
I
real.
had blacked out.
It's real.
She wasn't Marcy. Snake wasn't Snake. Miles wasn't there.
Yeah. I
feel
Ciarah-
that.
It was. These are people that were in my life, and again, I'm not gonna say who these folks were, but like, I was hot. I was
Yeah.
mad, and so I was already mad at them about some other things that had happened, and so I was like, "This, Rob, this is acting."
Yeah,
And I'm like, this, it doesn't matter. And then like, but once you go there and once you know that you can unlock that, which is is it Chubbuck? Chubbuck
Chubbuck,
technique?
yeah. Mhm.
Like using, shout out to
Brian
Brian Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Which I'm taking this class.
Okay, nice.
Next week, so we're gonna get into that.
Oh,
And
yes.
so yeah, like right. So
Might need to get in there.
understanding that using those experiences to get to that level and having that this is something in your tool belt.
It's the way that y'all did the raw emotion was so good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like the way. First of all, I like everything that y'all saying as far as like how you're saying, like there's more to this than just the camera on you as your close up. It's a lot of work, and not being a selfish actor. I want to put on a good movie. I don't want nobody to watch a movie and say, Marcus, you were good.
Right.
That's trash. I want the whole movie to be good.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, thank you, but I want the whole movie to be good. And for y'all to play off of each other like that for you not to stop. I mean, Leo and Kerry Washington, right? And Django, right? He smacks his hand, he cuts his hand for
Yeah,
real.
she rubs it, and she rubs the blood on him. Yeah,
And he does that. Nobody's telling. Carrie is really freaking out. She like, this is this man's blood across my face, but they kept going. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? But and for the moment, and to be in the moment, which is I think is very important that y'all talked about. We as actors, that moment is so important. You can't break that moment. I had a scene in Depart From It.
Okay.
When I was riding in the car and I was having this like anxiety attack. When I had that scene, I knew it was a heavy emotional day, but I didn't like really plan to come out of it, right? So we do the take, and I remember they were saying, I can hear them, but I was still in the moment. I remember the DP saying, should we cut now? Because I think something's really wrong. And I couldn't see, Shantae directed it. So I didn't see Shantae. She told me later, she said, you better not because he ain't gonna be able to get back here. This is a real and I had dealt with all this stuff. My dad had cancer and all this. It was all this stuff. All this stuff going on in my head. Our family had went through this little rough patch. So like all this stuff is going. Yeah. Had a bad breakup. All at one time. And so I'm just like, So when they yell cut, I say, everybody get out the car. Because I was bawling, like I was real life.
Same thing.
So when the emotions come,
and
now that scene was just me by myself. But for the actor, I'm gonna stay here with you. We gonna live in this ugly moment together. That way we can breathe when we come out of this.
I got two things to say.
So that scene, they did cut once. Ooh. So when they're showing my angle. Something that happened, right? And it wasn't anything on the actor's part, but they were like, cut. They like, hurry up.
Technical. It's probably a sound thing.
Okay.
It was probably like a sound thing.
So
That's another
that counter
thing.
that you see, so when I walk in, there's a counter there, right? I went and laid on the counter. I was like, They was like, Janae was like, Rob, you're doing good. Can you
give me one more?
She was like, can you give me one more? and then she went, see, this is what don't nobody know. I never said this. She's like, can you go up 2 levels?
Can you go?
I'm like,
is that the last take?
That was, I was like,
I believe it. My head hurt so bad.
Yes.
Cause my crying
Shoulders.
on cue is real.
Yeah.
I was called a crybaby my whole life when I'm growing up, and now I'm using it. I'm on TV, okay? How about them tears now, boo?
I'm a paid crybaby.
Okay, them tears give me coins, but it's not put on. It's not fake.
It's coming from a place.
It's coming from a real place.
Ciarah Angelique said, when you give
hard.
those emotions cost.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
It's taxing.
I can't just be giving you this for free.
It's taxing.
It's taxing. Yeah.
Absolutely. So 2 things. Oh my God, I commend you. Because I did, well, I wasn't in all of Depart.
Right.
Depart from it with you.
all 3 were in that. You know
Actually,
that. I just
you
thought
was in
about
Depart from it?
Yes.
He was a detective.
I was a detective.
Yeah.
When they did the press conference.
I actually forgot until you just said that.
I watch it again.
Yep, I was at the press conference. Yeah.
I had no idea that you were going through any of that.
So try to smile.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And second thing, I for the first time experienced that really needing a moment to get out of something emotionally. I had never experienced it before. I did something and it's my first time being number 1 on the call sheet, like for real.
Come on.
And it's a very emotional scene. A very talented actor. I want to give him a shout out. Nakia Dillard. He is phenomenal. He plays my father in a film, and we go through this thing, and it's like a little battle, a struggle between the 2 of us. And after cut, I just was still in it. I was just crying my eyes out. Wow. I had never experienced that before. So it's really like otherworldly. Like it feels like it's a very much so outer body experience.
It really is. It really. I want to ask if did that bother you because of your father? Because like doing that fatherly.
Absolutely.
That's what it was.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My father passed in 2021, and it was unexpected.
That same year my mom passed. Wow.
Yeah.
That is.
We were in that together.
Yeah.
We were in it together, but you can't really.
Grieving
it's not a
different.
comparison of grief.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that I was feeling you. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling you for real. Yeah. Like that was my first lead. My dad never got a chance to see. You know what I'm saying? I think I started booking commercials heavy the month that my dad passed. Wow. So my dad never really saw me on a commercial for real. And I'm on a lot of commercials. Like people call me and see all the time. My dad never saw it. Yeah. So it's like that I understood that wholeheartedly. But yeah, with my dad passing then, and this was my first time having a fictional father in a film. Yeah. So being able to have that connection and share that connection with the father figure again and feel protected by my dad again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it broke me down, y'all. Place. It broke me down for real. But Nakia was really gracious and really handled me like with so much care.
That's what I was going to ask because
he
need
is a
somebody
phenomenal
on set.
actor, and he understood completely. He was really there for me.
You need somebody on set that can help because Shantae was the one that kind of told everybody it got him out the car. So I can have this like moment. And I remember she put her hand on my back, said a quick prayer, and then she walked away. You need people to to help you. And then that's the thing too. Like we have to teach actors these things.
Yes.
You should have an on and an off switch, whatever
Yes.
that is. You get what I'm saying? So you
gotta
won't get
have it.
stuck. So you won't get stuck. So we won't, because I feel like sometimes the talent, what I'm saying, us, we get, we be like, okay, great job. It's like, great job. I'm losing it over here.
Do you know what I just gave to this screen? Do you have in there? But I will say this though, it's like it was
That's
therapy.
real.
Yeah, it is. It is
Yes,
very therapeutic, isn't
absolutely.
it?
Because
Therapeutic.
after I had that scene, I was okay with my mom not, because I hadn't had that opportunity. So I'm appreciative of having those moments, because I had another moment like that when I was doing theater with Out of Bounds. Shout out to Richard. He gave me, that was my first legitimate lead role.
Okay.
And so Kyle Greenlaw was playing my father.
Shout out
And so, guys have this thing with their fathers where it's, young lion, old lion. And me and my dad, we butted heads a lot. You know what I'm saying? My dad absolutely loves me. But, like, I was still, I can do it, whatever. And I had that moment with Kyle, and I was so upset with my father about him and the things he was doing and me being stubborn at the time. I cried for the first time.
Really?
And after I cried I called my dad. I said, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. My bad.
It's so powerful.
And so, again, therapy, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, having that on and off switch and being able to pull from that now. Because, listen, I can cry on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah, because we learn how to touch these emotions. We really tell the stories of human beings.
Correct.
Like, that's what we're doing. I'm not just Marcus playing a role. I'm Marcus playing somebody.
What did you say, though? Say your line again.
What do you mean?
Real. What did you say?
Oh, we are behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances.
It's so real.
It's truthful.
It's truthful.
It's real.
And it has to be, right?
Yes.
Because I
Yes.
hate, Uta Hagen used to say this all the time. Don't nobody want to come to a play and see somebody acting. I don't want to see you acting. I didn't come here to watch you. I want to see behavior.
Yes.
I want to see what's real. Like, I want to sit back and be like, I love movies that make me be like, dang, what would I do in that situation? That's the type of movie I want to see. You know what I mean?
When you can get lost in the character and forget that you're watching Jamie Foxx play
Oh
Ray.
my God, Ray.
It was so Ray. We all felt like we was with Ray.
When you don't see Will Smith and you see
Yes.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't see Angela Bassett, and there are
Tina
people.
Turner.
There are
I
people
did not-
today
yes.
that don't know what the real Tina Turner looks like.
yeah.
I thought
Angela
Angela Bassett was Tina Turner. I thought
I
Jennifer
thought that for the
Lopez was
longest time.
Selena.
I thought that for a long
I didn't know
time.
anything.
I really thought J-Lo was Selena's.
When you
I
get those
did.
type of roles, or even on the other end, when you see like the lady who I can't think what her name is right now, the lady who played in Hand the Rocks to Cradle.
Okay, first of all, I just got to say this as a disclaimer.
Not
the
the new
original
one,
one
not the-
is the best. That new Hand to Rock Cradle is
You're
not
not a
best.
fan?
No.
I started
I
it and I
refuse to
couldn't
watch
finish,
it.
so that must mean
I
it's
refuse.
not.
The
I
first
refuse to
one was
watch it.
It's not
But
everything.
when you can associate what's his name who comes here, Clifton Powell,
Yeah, yeah.
the guy from Why Did I Get Married? The one Jill
Oh,
Scott's wife.
yeah.
There are people that hate that man. But
Forever.
again,
Yeah, it did.
you did your job. There are people who still call, oh Lord, no, double O, triple OG,
Triple OG. Oh,
South Central.
I can't call his name now. No, I'm not doing that. Not on
Yeah,
this
no,
show.
you're not gonna get me. But,
But,
yeah,
but
we
here's
know.
the thing though, like they still see him as that character.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
get stuck. They get stuck in it. But that's, to me, that's great acting too, right?
Correct.
That's great training, and that kind of leads me to my next question for both of y'all.
Okay.
So, what does your personal actor training or daily discipline look like? Like, what does that look like for y'all when you get a script? Nope. Because see, we always talk about getting the role. What does it look like when you're not booking as well? Because we should have a daily discipline.
When you don't
when,
have a-
when you don't have a
Okay.
job. You get what, as far as being booked. So, what does that look like for y'all? Your daily training, your actor's training, and your daily discipline.
Right now, I'm really working out a routine because I left my day job. And
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
Y'all don't even know.
Thank
How,
you.
that's a big
understand that.
statement.
That's a big statement.
Congratulations. Go ahead.
It's very scary. It's very scary.
I'm
but
so happy for you. I'm
I
sorry.
had
I'm excited.
to. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I had to like get over the fear and realize that things are on the way.
Yeah.
And so I need
Come
to prepare
on.
myself
Yes.
now.
That did something to me. Come
I
on.
need to prepare myself now and not still be stuck and know
Yeah.
that my financials will be handled. Everything will be taken care of.
Yeah.
And,
He will
God got
provide.
me.
Yes,
God got
he
me.
will
Everything
provide.
is always provided. So I just had to really fully accept that. But like I said, I'm trying to create a routine. So what that looks like for me is making sure that I'm signed with a few commercial agencies. I religiously check my emails all the time, and I kind of set my day based on that to know if I need to do my makeup and set up my ring light and get my auditions done.
Yeah.
On top of that, I try to write little skits just to stay creative.
Yep.
I read a lot. And yeah, right now that's pretty much my routine because I'm just trying to stay on top of it.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it. What about
that's
you,
what
Rob?
I'm doing right now.
I do a lot of things, man, and I don't have any specific things. One of the things that I love, people that like talk to me on the phone, I'm always like, you'll call me, right? And I'll be like, hey, thanks for calling Pizza, how can I help you? And they'd be like, and people who like, they know to go along with it, right? Like one of my favorite things to do is like with a couple of my homegirls, I'm like, hey, thanks for calling the husband hotline, how can I help you? So I'm like, yeah, what can we do for you today? And I'll go through a whole skit, a monologue, and I'm like, oh, how tall do you need him?
How tall
I'm
do
like,
you
look,
need?
all our 6'2" is all sold out. What you, all we got is 5'8" and below. And so it's funny at first, but then what it does is the improv that gets me going.
Keep you
right?
witty, yeah.
On your toes.
I try to watch as many movies as I
I
can.
do too. I watch a lot of movies.
so many.
Because there are people who do this and have been doing this, and there are people that, the fans, the people who watch, like, that's a good actor. Okay, if that's a good actor, and everybody has a general consensus, what makes them good? And so I'll go down somebody's whole catalog.
Research and studying. That's what you're doing.
Research and studying. So I'll go Samuel L. Jackson. I watch it as many movies as I can. Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, even, Jim Carrey to me is one of the greatest actors.
Absolutely.
Like,
Y'all heard he might be doing the Jetsons movie?
Yes.
He's so good.
I need that. But then sometimes I'll go to, that's why I love Squid Games, right? Sometimes I'll go to House of a Thousand Daggers, like out, like subtext. I'm like, how are they doing that, right? And again, you take some of those things.
They be killing it on Squid Games. Those
and
actors
you
are
look
so
at,
good.
like, oh, okay, right? So that's
good.
another thing I do. Also, at least once a month, I sit down and, like, if I'm in the shower or getting ready, I'm having the conversation where I talk to Oprah at least once a month.
He said at least once a month. I ain't mad at
I
it.
have in this mind, like, the questions that you're asking me, Oprah's going to ask me these questions.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to necessarily be Oprah. It could be anybody, right?
Yeah.
And so
just
I'm
to
having that
prepare.
dialogue and saying, what do I want people to know about me?
That's smart.
That's why this interview and any interview that I have, I'm super, because I have that conversation. So again, practice, right? Instagram has this new thing that I found in the last couple months that I absolutely love, and I'll play. I think I sent you guys a couple where they have the scene and then they have the script. And
they're showing it.
They're
Yeah.
showing it as it's going. And I just watched the last one, The Wolf of Wall Street, where he's sitting on the boat, and how the intent of what they're saying, they'll leave something out, but then they'll add something, and then they may say the first part, and I'm like, oh. So I'm watching how Leonardo DiCaprio has dissected that and taken something. He may say something that's way further down and then still reference it. And I'm like, oh, that's genius.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the people who have won the Oscars, the Academy Awards. Viola Davis has got some stuff on there. I'm listening to them. And I'm be on Instagram, look at the camera this way. And eyes, don't blink when you.
I can do that all day.
I look at all of these techniques and I practice, right? I'll stare in the mirror and
go through the whole
thing. So those are the things I do, among other things. But those are the major things I do to make sure I stay sharp.
And that,
huge on class.
Yes.
I say that. When I'm not working, I'm in
class,
class,
yes.
so I'm working.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad because people understand working actor doesn't mean just in front of the screen or on the stage. You should be working to get better every single day. And if you're really great, you should be working hard to sustain that because somebody's saying, I want that spot. Correct. I want to be, and they don't even mean it with no ill intent. They just want to be where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Just like we are saying. Okay,
absolutely.
Yeah, somebody up there, somebody that's like, okay, I want to be where they are.
Absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. So, and I love that. I do have another question for y'all, but do we got comments? No, say I love comments. Y'all, I get excited about the comments. Okay, let's get some comments. I want to hear from the people. I like being this close to the screen. Normally, I can't see. King.
King, what's up, King?
Hey,
Frank.
what up,
What up,
dog?
though,
What
Detroit?
up, dog?
Salute the D. Appreciate you. Tracy
Tracy
Joyner.
Joyner.
What up, though, family?
Hey.
D.
Damien,
Jones.
D.
Jones.
Jones. What up, D. Jones? King.
Thank you.
Birthday twins.
Thank you.
What's the cash app?
What's y'all cash? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Listen,
My cash app.
I'll text you.
Ciarah
Tell her.
Mosley. That's it.
Okay.
Or the, you know the number
The
sign.
yeah.
Ciarah Mosley. There you go.
Mine is the $sign Marco Marco Woods, the number 11. That's it. God bless you. Oh, there it is. I see because Peaches
If
don't
you
be playing.
send Marcus something, he gonna send half to me.
there you go. We're gonna share it. It's our birthday. But look, the people be watching. I love the comments. So this is good. But I got this question. It's more. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, tell them we said thank you.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. Amber Phillips. You guys are all actors, and I love to hear that you all remain coachable and actively study your craft. Oh, that is good.
Thank you, Amber. Yes.
Just met Amber. She was just at
Come on. Yep, that's where I met
Just
her.
met
Fire.
Amber, so thank you, Amber.
And she also bought my
Thank you,
book,
Amber.
Shameless
Oh,
Plug, How to
Amber,
Win the
you
Room.
on it. You're a smart,
Listen,
smart
Amber,
woman.
that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Sonny.
Sonny, what up, though?
Sonny.
Blessings.
What up, dog?
Tell Rob, great quote. I said
it
first.
first, didn't you? You stole that from
Listen,
him.
shout out to D. Jones.
I
man.
know
He's
he a comedian.
Great comedian, man. And he's got a lot of grind and hustle. So that's what's up.
Rebecca, is she tagging somebody? Okay. Okay, cool. So look, we're going to get back to this conversation in a minute.
Deb. Wait, shout out to Deb.
So,
If it
do
wasn't
it.
for Deb, so I moved to New York in 2015.
Okay.
And then the pandemic hit, and it brought me back home in 2020. I said, because if some zombies come, I want to be around my mama, not these strangers in New York City, okay? So I was moving back, and I said, I took a page out of Master P's book. How am I going to be, world known if Detroit don't even know me?
Come
So
on.
this is before I did any TV, film, anything. And so I said, I got to come back home and get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So I hit up Deb because I knew she was doing things, moving and grooving. And she put me in touch with, God rest her soul, with Missy. And it is because of her
Shout out
that
Missy.
I did my very, very, very first television and film thing, or film thing in Detroit. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Deb for putting me in touch with Melissa.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Rest
shout
in
out to
peace.
Missy, man.
Yeah.
Missy is very, 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 very greatly missed.
Yeah, she is.
Absolutely. She had her hand on so many people. Like, she touched so many greats in Detroit. It's so many people that are now super flourishing because of her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her impact is just felt so much. And I just love that and always want to honor that for
What
sure.
you call the Melissa Talbert tutelage.
Yeah,
That tree that comes off of Missy. There's a lot of people.
It's
Yes.
a lot.
Yes, it's a lot of people.
We don't even have the plays that we had. Some of the
Right.
plays, because people they think Detroit just popped up doing movies. We were on stage first. That's all we had was stage. People was getting dressed up to come see us at the Northwest Activity Center, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever we could act at that time. So shout out to Missy. She helped push a lot of us out. But speaking of Missy, because we don't have a lot of Missies now, right?
Right.
And so Missy looked at a lot of new actors and helped us along the way. So what are some of the mistakes that y'all see that new actors are making? Like that they're like, well, let me say it like this. What are the mistakes you see new actors make that shows that slows their growth?
For me, what I notice the mistake is that they think it's easy.
Yeah.
And they, some of the things Ciarah talked about, some of the things I talked about, even some things you talk about and you do talk about on the show, right? It's the acting. There's a difference between acting and performing.
Yeah.
Acting, you're just reciting lines in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody can do that. And guess what? A lot of people not even good at that.
Ooh,
Right.
Talk about it.
And that doesn't mean that they cannot be good.
Yeah.
Right.
It's they think it's easy and they don't realize that the conversation, because all of this right here,
Yeah.
like everything that's going on, even though I can see that this camera's on me right now, I have to block that out.
Yeah.
Even she's sitting next to me, I gotta focus directly on you. Everything else, I have to be aware of it, right?
Right.
And they don't understand that all of those small nuances that has to happen, it's real when that camera come on.
Yeah, it is.
And so I think that they just don't understand it, that part. And then also, too, I don't know if it's a Detroit thing. I don't know if it's a black thing. I don't know if it's a young thing.
It might be a mix of all three.
You need other people. You cannot do this alone.
Let me say something to that. I'm going to add something to that. You know, we see that there are a certain group of people that own gas stations, right? Mm-hmm. And every about 3 to 4 months, it's another one.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because what they do is they come in, right, and they set up everything. They're doing that and while they're in school. But once they get out of school and they start earning, they can do a little more, tell such and such from such and such country to come over here, run the gas station, do like I did. And we all got a big house that we all live in, a big old mansion that we all share, but everybody got to divvy out, right? You got to put in. And they really work together.
So shout out to Jay Rayford, my business partner at Better Management Group. He's been like this since we were kids, but our new campaign that we're starting, which we'll talk about, the other business ventures I'm doing, his thing has been for a long time, probably at least 15 plus. Better together.
Better together.
And so thank you, Jay Rayford, for having that, right? And so with him doing what he's doing for the city and the community and our business and, you know, our restaurateur, I'm trying to bring that into the film side and the entertainment side. Better together. Ciarah, I can't do this without you. Marcus, I can't do this without you. Deborah Lane, Sonny, everybody along the way, right? Yes, you can have your own lane, but if I need to call you and I need you to
help each other.
Better together.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake because people think like a lot of pride, a lot of ego. You know, we Detroit. It's like we are. All, they know what they say. Like
We are
I
celebrities.
am no celebrity.
And I, since you brought that, y'all said that phrase. I hate that phrase because we be like, we don't care about no celebrities, whatever. But let Denzel walk in here right now.
Boy.
We all gonna straighten up. We gonna be like, oh, Mr. Washington, like you know what I'm saying. So,
Hey, Mr. Washington.
and sometimes that type of mentality can get doors closed in your face.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be. There's no way that who we mentioned, Jamie Foxx comes here and we talking about some what up, Jamie? Like, you know, like no, that's Jamie Foxx.
You show
and
respect,
he might need to be
homage.
Mr. Fox to us because we don't know him personally.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I just don't like when you've touched, and I'm not saying this like being cocky. When you've touched indie, mainstream, different set, you understand like, yo, there's a demeanor you got to have about yourself that says I'm supposed to be here. But at the same time, that there's levels to this.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you can't walk on these sets like you're it. There's so many stories about people leaving here or leaving any other city, going to a major market, and they walk in a room like they it, and they be like, well, I'm it where I'm at. We don't know you.
Right.
And go home. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Henri gave
Well,
me
go
the best,
back.
Henri gave me the best moment that happened for him when he was like, oh, he said he was on set and he working with a real professional. He was on Chicago PD all day. He said, you know, when he got there, you know, he was like, yeah, that's it. And he said the dude came up to him and he was talking to him just like this. And so Henri was like, let me come on down to where you at.
Yeah.
He said, and then you didn't, because when we do what we do in independent and theater, we got to be big and everything's got to. He said, when you get on Hollywood sets, he was like,
It's a conversation.
like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting that. So again, to your point, I'm supposed to be here, but you got the juice. I'm okay with following as opposed to leading. You gotta, in order to be a good leader, you gotta
be a
follow.
good. My dad says it all the
You just
time.
have to be coachable, period.
I want you to answer this question because you didn't get your chance.
What was the question? I don't forgot. I could really talk about all aspects of acting all day, all night, all day, all night.
What's the mistakes the younger actors are doing that's slowing them down? That's keeping them from growing and going.
Thinking that having an agent and a manager will just solve everything
Ciarah, tell them.
and fix it all. That's not the case.
Not at all. Especially, and they got to get paid. And people don't understand that. They get paid too.
Yes,
they get a percentage.
do.
Both
And
of them.
I love my team. Okay, thank you, team. Shout out. We are represented by
Benny. We are John Thomas Talent. Shout out Benny. Benny is probably the dopest.
Listen, I gotta.
Well, wait,
we'll
real
talk.
quick. Okay. So That's just one mistake, is thinking that an agent and a manager will solve all your issues. No, you bring them onto the team. You are all a team unit. It's still all of you putting in work for this same goal, whatever that goal may be. Now, you need to have conversations with your agents and managers as well, just in case those goals of yours change.
Yes, come on.
Okay, that's
you're
one
allowed
thing.
to. That's
Yeah,
okay.
you're allowed
Yeah.
to. You're allowed to. It's your career. It's your life. You need to take charge of it and still have those conversations with your team. That's one mistake. Another mistake. That's all I got right now.
Okay.
I got a lot, but
You had to hit that one.
I got a whole lot.
Because okay, I get this question a lot, like, how you get your representation, and people I always go back to, like I said, when I booked Empire, I had no manager.
Right.
Me and Benny. This is what I tell people, and I try to tell them, like, this is a humbling moment now. I said it took me 5 years to get with Benny. I used to see him come on sets, and he would be taking care of his other actors. Hey, how you doing? I'm Marcus Willis. You know what he used to say to me? I was like, man, I really want you to manage me. He said, oh, you got this on your own. You don't need me. And he would walk away. And I'd be like, this dude. I said, this bald head joker. But this happened. This took me 5 years. And every time I ran into him, I grew and got better. And I never was like, hey, man.
F that man.
Every time I saw him, I was like, hey, I introduced myself like I was new every time. Hey, I'm Marcus Willis. I'm trying to.
Dope.
Yeah.
And then one particular time, this was like the 4th year. One time, we were filming something somewhere, and he was like, can you do another accent? I was like, yeah. He was like, let me hear it right now. And then I did this African, I don't know what I said. And I did, and he was like, that was pretty good. Here go my card. That was year 4.
That's amazing.
And I still went a whole year without being, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't until right after the pandemic hit, and I did Empire and all this stuff, I sent him this whole package, like a demo reel,
had a
resume, everything. And he was like, I've been waiting on you. I said, well 5 years.
Waiting on me.
a package. That package
but I tell people
matters.
that, like, come on. We know where Diddy is now, but remember how he used to talk about, he used to walk the cheesecakes and
Yes.
stuff. Like, sometimes stuff takes time. So, and so when I tell people, when they ask for advice and they be like, well, I did this, but I ain't do that because I feel like he should have just said something to me, I'll be like, okay. Because what else I'm going to tell you? I done already told you everything to do. Stay out of my
Absolutely.
inbox and my DM if you ain't going to do exactly what I said. Because it irritates. I had one person tell me one time, they said, he was like, yeah. I said, so what have you done? You got acting classes, you got your headshot. Well, I was in one Tubi movie once as an extra. I said, okay, thank you. Because what are we finna talk about?
Yes, like,
Do
what
you
are we
want my help?
representing? How can you expect anyone, and this is universal, really.
Yes, really, it is.
How can you expect anyone to put more work into it than you are willing to put into it?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, you want these people drinking coffee middle of the night, submitting you, and you just sitting here watching Netflix? Like, what's the deal? Like, y'all all got to be working.
I
Oh, I
want
have
to
to be
publicly say thank you to both of you. Because I'm going to tell you, they not pulling your leg, they're not fibbing to y'all. Marcus has given me very specific directions. Ciarah's given me very specific, and everything that they've told me, it didn't happen right away. But when I followed directions and did exactly what Marcus told me to do, I was like, oh, it worked. So even me with 48 movies was like, what do I do? He was like, listen, you have to do this. And I'm like, what? Rob, okay, Ciarah. And she's still, Rob, did you, no, she's like, don't call me no more till you do it. And then I go and do it, and I'm like, oh, snap, like it. So listen to the direct, and again, better together.
Together.
You
I'm
know
telling
the
you.
people that do the right thing. So thank you guys
Yeah.
for allowing me to level up and put me in a position to win too.
That's crazy.
course.
We're doing that because we want people to win, right?
Yes.
It's enough out here for everybody to win.
Absolutely.
And we got to do this real brief because we got to get ready to get out of here. So this is, but tell us real brief, both of you, what businesses you got going on and what's next. We want to know. Go first. You go first.
So I'm gonna start with Sushi Rita's.
Okay.
It's official, man. We got our building, 5700 Woodward.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yeah, so that's coming. Shout out to Jay Rayford, the Better Management Group. We invest Detroit, a lot of stuff with, the cities going on right now. So
Hopefully we can open around 313.
Okay.
Shout out to 313, represent for the city.
Y'all can cater the sets and stuff.
So yeah, we and it's good. It's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. It's not just a restaurant. We are community based as well. So that's coming. Me and Ciarah, we talking about a couple things as far as like even we talking about I'm writing right now. So get your popcorn ready productions. I am finishing up these 2 scripts. By March, I'll have 7 done.
Okay, nice.
So I'm gonna start shooting. Kamal told me he's gonna put me in a headlock if I don't have his one script that he wants because I gave him the treatment on it. So I'm working on that. Working on my agency, trying to follow behind her with these commercials, YouTube. So I'm just working, man. Going to classes. Shout out to Sheik. He's got a class on the 5th. Brian's got his class on the 4th. I told Sheik, I was like, I got to get to the next one. So shout out to the Detroit Drama School. I'm going to, again, always expanding. So those are the things I got going on. Sushi Ritas, Get Your Popcorn Ready Productions. I'm still working. I am available. I'm having fun, man.
Nice. I love it. I love
Dope.
it. Ciarah, what you got?
Okay, so not sure when, but we just got an IG post saying coming soon. A movie that you and I are the leads in. We play detectives called The List. That's coming up. I have my first #1 on the call sheet for real. Woo. That's coming up. I don't even know if I can say the name of that. Okay, I got. That's
Can we
another
say
movie.
where it's gonna drop?
No, I don't even know.
Oh, you don't even know.
That's
okay.
different.
Okay.
But my big thing that I got coming out in the fall probably is on a huge streaming platform. It is on Netflix.
Come on. Let's go.
I booked a recurring role on a show.
Congratulations.
So I'll be in more than one episode. I cannot wait. And like I said, we are all about wanting people to win. I am creating a class. Teaching just some of the fundamentals when it comes to just how to even get started. A lot of people don't even know what the first step to take is. So that's what my class is really going to be teaching. That and self-taping at home for commercials and booking work abroad. So if I can get like at least just 5 people in my inbox who would be interested in that, because I'm scared and I don't know that people need it. So if 5 people are in my inbox say, I would like to take it, I'll start with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I really want to get going for real.
I love it, man. I love it that y'all are working. Real quick, Instagram handles, let them know.
Okay. Ciarah Amaani. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Say yours first because I got to think.
Rock City, ROQCITY. Or you can type in Robert Q. Jackson. Got my SEO up, so you can Google me now.
Come on, Google
Robert Q. Jackson, my IMDb and everything comes up. So.
Nice.
Oh, I got to say Film Links. I got to say that too.
Yeah.
So shout out to Film Links. That's coming. And that's going to be a platform for us as actors to be able to do that. So shout out to the team over at Film Links. That's going to be really, really big for actors, producers, directors. Thank y'all for doing that. And so by the time we have this next conversation, we're going to have something good for everybody to be a part of.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
You know him now?
Yes, I do know it because I changed it. So it's Ciarah, CIARAH. If you put that in, I should pop up. I'm the little yellow. It's like yellow behind my background. But it's Ciarah _love89. But I'm Ciarah Amaani on every platform. On TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. TikTok, Facebook, CIARAHAMAANI. All right, that's my name.
She got it. No, she got it. Look, I thank y'all so much for rocking with me, and I know I'm gonna have to have y'all back, especially when the list drops, especially when the Good Man 3 drops. Yes. So we definitely gonna do it again, and we have to. Thank y'all for y'all time. Thank y'all for everything. Look, y'all heard these people. Y'all see this? Go back and watch it. This is going up on YouTube tonight. So if you missed it, Facebook don't let your live stay up like they used to. So I said, let's open up a whole YouTube channel. Dope. So y'all go check it out on YouTube, and you can hear all this great stuff that they have to say. And also, please go grab my book, How to Win the Room. It's Unshakable Confidence for you all. So please, it's only $7. Y'all do that at Starbucks when y'all get your little venties or whatever they call it, whatever peaches be drinking. So, see, there it is. So please check that out. Check out Fan of Mine and check out everything that they're in. Just the way they told you how to spell their names, you can put that in the Google or in Tubi, and everything that they're in will pop up right there. Please be looking out for Ciarah on Netflix. It's gonna drop. You'll see it.
Fan of Mine with Marcus.
Fan of Mine. You were so good in Fan of Mine.
Thank you so much.
Fan of Mine. Yeah, she did such a good job in Fan of Mine. So yeah, check us out. I love y'all. We got to get out of here. In the great words of Denzel Washington, we'll see you at work.